no run rate, nothing. It's a virtual quarterfinal. Is it better for the team?
Um, oh, Look, I've played in games where the run rate, a lot of the game is really based on a run rate, and I've had some bad experience with that in the past. IPL certainly one year wasn't a great experience with run rate, so it's good that it's really just come down to to us winning. There's no simple equation, and we know we're going to have to be at our absolute best against India. They're an incredible team. They've got world-class players all the way through their whole lineup, and especially in Indian conditions as well. It's going to be a huge challenge for us, but the good thing is we played very well against Pakistan today, and I know that things are going to be different. Conditions will probably be a little bit different. Obviously, their team's different as well, so we know we're going to have to be at our absolute best.
It's just a knockout now. Does that bring the best out of the team and yourself as well?
Well, it certainly gets you up for the game. Knockout games, certainly you just got to try and be as really simply as calm as you possibly can. That's what I suppose I've learned over my whole career. Even though it's a very important game, it really just got to put it in the context that it's just another game. And if you can stay calm and hold your nerve as long as you possibly can, normally there's a little bit of chaos in a knockout game at periods of time. So just try not build it up any bigger than it is, even though it certainly is it's a big game, and it's as. And even from my personal perspective, to be able to have the opportunity to be involved in what could be, hopefully not, but what could be my last game. This is as I suppose as a big a dream as you could imagine. Playing India at home in Indian home soil, it's certainly going to be a huge game, and I'm going to be really excited for it.
I'll just add the change in the batting lineup for this game, Shane. Was this the right mix, do you reckon? And how did you feel about coming in sort of further down, and is this the way to go for this next game?
Well, our batting clicked, that's for sure. So, look, in the end, I know with the experience that I've had, batting in a lot of different spots throughout my career, that I am the most versatile probably batsman in our lineup to be able to move up and down the order. So, whatever was required for the selectors and the captain to feel that they wanted the certain guys in certain positions, and it certainly worked today. There's no doubt about that. So, look, in the end, I'm very happy to just be playing, like I have been very fortunate to be able to play for my country for a number of years. So any game that I get a chance to, I'm just lucky enough that I've had opportunities to be able to bat through different spots. So I know how to be able to give myself the best chance to perform well in any spot.
What can we expect from India on Sunday? You guys have played them a lot recently, but like you said, at home they're a different kettle of fish. What do you guys have to do differently to get the win?
Yeah, look, it would have been nice if Bangladesh held their nerve a little bit better. That's a starting point, then we wouldn't have to worry about it as much. But they didn't, so we do. Look, it is the ultimate challenge to be able to play India in any format here in India. Their team's set up for these type of conditions, whether it's with the bat or with the ball as well. They've got world-class spinners, they always have. So, look, if you can beat India on Indian soil at any stage in any format, it's an incredible achievement. So, and everyone within the Australian team knows that. I certainly know that from plenty of experiences here. So, it's just going to be a great challenge, and we're certainly going to be up for it.
Hi, Shane.
Hey, mate.
Shane, you said that India is a world-class side. Of course it is, and they were the favourites coming into this tournament. But they haven't played as well as everybody would have expected. They had a hard time chasing a small total against Pakistan. They lost to New Zealand, and then against Bangladesh, they just about managed to win. So, do you think they are not in as best a shape as they could have been? And second question would be, Ajinkya Rahane has been on the bench for some time now. You have played with him at Rajasthan Royals. So, do you think he has a place in the 11 and he should be brought back into the playing 11?
What was your first question again, sorry? Got it. Yeah, look, the one thing about India is they're such a dangerous side, and they haven't clicked so far in this tournament. The conditions have been extreme to be able to watch on TV. anyone struggled in those conditions, whether it's the Indian team, whether it's the opposition team. The ball has turned in like a huge amount, as much as I've ever seen in a 2020 games, whether that was in Nagpur, whether that was in Eden Gardens as well. So, look, it'll be interesting to see what we get out here in Mohali. Normally it doesn't turn as much out here, and in the end, when the ball's not turning as much, they've got skillful batsmen, they've got skillful bowlers, even if the balls are not turning that much. So it wouldn't surprise me if the wicket's a bit better here, and because they've got world-class players on all types of wickets. So India are very dangerous, and all of a sudden their team can click, and with all their world-class players, when they click, they're nearly unbeatable. So we know that we have to put them under a lot of pressure straight up to try and give them less chance of clicking as a team, because we know how dangerous they are. Second question is Ajinkya Rahane. Yeah, no doubt I've had a lot of experience playing with Ajinkya, and he's certainly a great player. He's a very good player. But where do you fit Ajinkya in with the quality of Indian batsmen, whether it's Shikhar Dhawan, whether it's Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, just to name a few. It's tough to be able to fit into the Indian batting lineup, because they are so strong all the way through. But there's no doubt if Ajinkya Rahane gets an opportunity, he certainly knows how to score runs in all conditions against all bowlers. So either way, the Indian team's going to be very strong. Yeah, he can replace Virat Kohli.
Shane at the back here. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, sir, just at the front first and then...
Okay.
Sorry, sir. The three-match series that you played against India in the summer, in the T20s, how much of a indication was that of both teams, or do you think Australia's come a long way since that 3-0 loss?
We've got a very different team to those games that we played. We went through quite a few players throughout those 3 games. So now we've been a fair bit, or a bit more settled anyway, as a unit. So that's a great starting point for us compared to India, who've been just about the same team all the way through. So they certainly know their roles very well within the batting unit and the bowling unit as well. So for us to be able to click today as a batting and bowling unit, that's a great thing. So, and the most important thing going into a knockout game. So I've got no doubt that India are going to be very wary of what we can do.